Security's here. Well, security was just here, and they were told that I don't know how much fuel's in this thing, so I went and got like 5 or 6 gallons to put in here because we're about to go around the neighborhood for a second. This ain't the prettiest truck in the world, but also ain't the ugliest, so probably just gonna put like 2 or 3 gallons in it. Okay, I'll go ahead and pour this in. Probably got about 2.5 gallons. I just added to it. Now it could have plenty of diesel. I'm not too sure. It might be accurate. I don't know. I'm having an issue right now though. How it says Gen 1 right there. This one should be saying Gen 2, meaning that the bulb right here is probably burnt out or has a bad connection, which is actually causing the alternator to not charge the second battery, which I gotta figure that out. Let's go ahead and do a cold start. Yes. Yeah. Okay. This door, I think I already mentioned, it doesn't close really well. So I got to put a new striker. Go ahead and turn these lights on in here. All right guys, so let's go for a little ride. As you guys see, the thing started up really easily. I gotta show you a few things real quick. You guys seen in the beginning of this video, like a little short clip of what was going on. You guys know what the title is all about. And I'm gonna kind of explain some things. The reason I'm not showing myself is you ain't be able to see me. It's too dark, and there's no lights in this thing. As you guys can see, I'm in the old 85. It's got one headlight right now. I'm in my neighborhood, so I'm not too worried about it because it's just security guards, and people can see me just fine. It's people drive through with golf carts with no lights at all, so they can relax. But yeah. You guys seen that footage? I'm gonna kind of explain what was going on. So if you guys watched my last video of me picking up this truck in Mississippi, me and my buddy Joe, we drove to Mississippi, left at like 9 o'clock at night, got there, we ended up going to pick the truck up at like 10 o'clock the next day, grabbed it, made our way back to home. We ended up getting in at like, what was it, 3 a.m. I ended up parking everything at 3 a.m. or something like that. And, one second. Those girls just gave me the meanest look I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, this neighborhood sucks, man. Like they'll judge you on whatever you drive. That's one of those things. Like I could drive my ZR1 and they'll wave to you and smile and all that. You drive an old Chevy, old square body like this, and they'll give you the meanest look in the world. I get it. One's fancy looking and one's not. But come on, just treat everyone the same. But yeah, pull in around 3 o'clock in the morning. I pulled into the cul-de-sac, parked the truck, turned the truck off fast because it was 3 a.m. I knew a lot of people were sleeping. So I made no noise, just pulled in, parked, went back to my house, called her a night, went to bed, woke up the next day, and I'll run some of the footage. Now I didn't film me talking to the security guy the whole time. There's some audio you probably can hear that I'll put in here. That's to the best of my ability. Who's here? The security's here. About to unload the truck, but of course, security's here. Nothing illegal about this because it's parked there in the cul-de-sac, not on anyone's lawn. It's temporary. There's literally trailers the whole neighborhood. Well, security was just here, and they were told that, well, they were called. Security was called by one of the neighbors again because that truck's out in the cul-de-sac right now. It's technically not parked overnight because today is, when I got in here, it was the morning. So it was just temporary, and there's no rule against a temporary park because I mean it's in the cul-de-sac. Cars parked there overnight all the time, and there is also workers that are parked everywhere, you know, every day. So got a sweet little area I live in. I had to go unload it anyways. He's complaining. He's just complaining because my truck is in the cul-de-sac, and that FedEx truck I won't be able to get around. They can't get around that anyways. I need to go pull the truck off the trailer. Almost just got a ticket. I see security pulling up, and the way they pulled up, I knew for a fact they were called. Security doesn't just roll around, and we live in this neighborhood, and we're like on one of the side roads, and security for the most part just does like a, good lord, I do went over that speed bump so fast. But yeah, security for the most part just kind of cruises around the main roads here. If someone calls them, they stop by. So someone called, I seen them show up. They pulled up behind my trailer. I seen them. I decided to go out there before they wrote me a ticket. And so what I did is I walked out there, kind of explained what's going on. He was super nice. Security guard was a really nice guy. He's just doing his job, that's all it was. And so I go out there and talk to him, and he's like, hey, I was told to come here. I was like, oh, okay, one of the neighbors called, right? He's like, yeah, unfortunately someone called. I'm like, yeah, I already know who it was. It was either my neighbor to my right here, or it was my neighbor next to my parents. He's like, well, I don't know exactly who it was. I was just told to come out here. But, you know, he did confirm that it was one of the neighbors close by. And they called me, they called security and told them I was illegally parked. And technically, I wasn't parked. If I were to park like that throughout the night, like the whole night, like from say 10 o'clock at night to, you know, 8 in the morning the next day, technically that's illegal because it's overnight parking. But the fact that I was in here early morning, told the front office that I would be here and the trailer would be gone that day, and everything would not be parked like that, the security guard was like, okay, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna write you a ticket. I just wanted to confirm that with you. But he was there to write a ticket, unless I would have went out there and talked to him. But luckily he did not. He was super nice about it. And again, he's just doing his job. But literally, that right there shows you these neighbors are doing whatever they can. Now, I could have not even had a vehicle. I could have towed that vehicle with someone else's truck, and they probably wouldn't have called at all. They probably wouldn't have said anything. But they know it's my truck, so they called on me. If you're watching, you're a biatch. It's sad to think these people literally had nothing better to do other than complain about stuff that literally doesn't affect them in any way whatsoever. They're one of them right there. And then there's the other one with all his lights on, which technically I could call on those lights, but I'm not gonna. But who's that? Who's like that? Well, they would have. They actually have called. They've called on my parents for having their outdoor lights on. They said it was too bright into their windows. So that's what we're dealing with, guys. It's ridiculous. Also, people were asking me, where's the white square body? Over at my parents. It's not going anywhere. That was never the goal. That truck's staying, this truck's staying. They're completely two separate builds. I'm gonna go over that in the next video, guys. I wanna fill you guys in on my goals with both of them. You guys are really gonna love this. I promise you. Just turn this thing off, and people are gonna complain already. Kind of smells weird in here. It smells like pee almost, which is smells like animal, like squirrel pee or something. Mouse. So it's kind of gross. But I'll be ripping out all the rubber mats in here, all that stuff. I'll be putting all new stuff in here, and it should be a pretty sweet build. I'm excited. The ZR1's right there. That's gonna get started here shortly. I ordered the new low pro ramp so I can get the low pro jack underneath it. So that'll be starting here shortly. I'll give you guys an update on that, probably the next video as well. So yeah, I just wanted to fill you in, guys. Nothing too exciting, of course. I didn't beat anyone up or nothing like that. I'm actively searching for property as we speak right now. Looking for that shop. Well, I'm looking for property first, and once I lock down the property, I will be building a huge, at least 80 by 120 shop on that property with, you know, 4-post lift, all the parking for this square body and the other square body. Well, the Duramax will be out there for a while too, because it's getting the solid axle swaps shortly. Once the parts start rolling in, it'd be nice to have a shop to keep all that stuff at. But yeah, that's the goal. That's what we got going right now, guys. I'm looking my hardest right now to find some property. For now, I'm probably gonna be staying in this house. Like, I don't plan on selling this house in the next month or anything. I think the solution to a lot of this will be getting a shop and moving a lot of these vehicles. Good Lord. You hear, oh, that's my brother's car. He needs to be the one getting in trouble by the neighbors, not me. That was so loud. My God. Anyways, yeah, he should be getting called. I'm gonna call security on my brother right now, actually. Because he's the one being loud. That probably woke all, and it's not that late, anyways. But anyways, guys, yeah. I keep rambling on. It's probably not that exciting of a video. If you're from Whistling Diesel channel and you come over here, you're expecting me to destroy vehicles. You're at the wrong place, I promise you. If you like to build vehicles and you like seeing vehicles built from the ground up, or diesel trucks being worked on, I'm kind of the opposite of Whistling Diesel, although I really respect what he does, and he's killing it on YouTube, and it's awesome for him. The first people to talk to him and kind of talk him into doing YouTube, believe it or not. Me and Street Speed, I gave him a few tips on YouTube. Obviously, he knows YouTube better than I do because he's got 7 times my subscribers. But anyways, either way, this channel is a little bit more of the opposite of his. Some videos aren't super exciting, but they're informative, updates on the builds, stuff like that. And I don't have the property to do what he does anyways. If I did that here, I'd be arrested every day. And so, yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's also a little update for the little square body for you. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.